You lie, Rich. So
All right. How everybody doing today? We're gonna hear a little bit of music and then we're gonna have a moment of silence for Mrs. Neely. My condolences to Mayor Neely and the Neely family. The music playing, Mick?
yes, sir.
I can okay, I can hear her a little bit.
Can you hear now?
Yeah. Well, let me know when the music stop, Mick.
You what you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready because I couldn't hear the music.
You can't?
No.
Can you hear now?
Yeah. Then and now it's out. That's my song too.
Can you hear now? But do your thing, Rich.
Yeah, might as well, man. How everybody doing? Merry Christmas to everybody. I ain't gonna say Happy New Year because I'm gonna see y'all again before, the New Year, saying Happy New Year. So I'll be saying that after all, God's willing. I'll be saying that after Saturday. So starting Sunday, I'll be saying Happy New Year. But happy holidays, everybody, too. Once again, we're gonna have a moment of silence for Mayor Neely's mother, who have I heard passed maybe an hour or two ago today, less, hour less, I don't know, but a loss is a loss, and kind don't matter, the pain is there. So let's on a moment of silence. All right, thank you. No, I've been hearing there's a lot of stuff going on, but it's in and out, and I lost my a little notepad. Well, I misplaced it, so I'm not, sure of everything that's going on. I know it's something going on right now at the McCree Theater. I made shit 9:39, so that's over with. So, but anyway, this Friday, I'll be doing the Fli-City. Uh, I'll be going live and letting everybody know how that's going. So it's always something good that I do. It's the fifth year Friends of Rich Jones is doing it. Um, I want to give a shout out to Second Chance Church, Us Behind Walls, Grace Tabernacle Church, Pastor Powell, Um, I said Second Chance Church. Giving Through Love. I think that's their name. Let me get my phone right. And get my phone out. Make sure I'm right. I don't want to be saying nothing wrong. You don't do that. Yes, the Flint NAACP, Flint Voices, the Peace of Rock, 810 Media, who's live streaming us right now, Flint Voices, that's me and Pastor Paul, Reverend Thalkel, Sister Audrey Muhammad, and friends of Rich Jones, me, Satara, and LaShawn, 2022. 2022. So need to put a 2022 on the back of that. Donations with love. Lakeisha Turo. I forgot the name of your organization, but thank you very much. So we just gonna tell them God I gave them a shout out. And you know, to be honest, somebody told me today that I was like a Scrooge. But to be honest, Christmas ain't really been the same. And normally I don't get fired up about Christmas until Christmas Eve. The last 5 years I didn't get fired. I didn't get fired up about Christmas until Christmas Eve when I did this Feed 60. I remember the very first time that I did the Feed 60. It was after an election. At all elections, me and Ed Nelson, we always be. What's the top of the night, man? I'm just finna be talking about this Feed 60 that I'll be doing far as I do it every Christmas Eve. This is gonna be the 5th year that I do it, and I'm just starting from the beginning. So me and Ed Nelson, we would always be at Burston campaigning for different people. And we always kicked it and always talked, and all of a sudden start seeing them at the bank. And then I remember the stuff that we talking about. So we start, talk. And I was always wanting to always be running around talking about stop getting with people to argue with them, get with people and get on the same subject so we can get something done. That's just stop talking about why we don't like somebody, why we don't want to work with somebody, why we ain't gonna work with somebody. So, like I said before, me and him was on two different sides of the road. When it, hung with two different sets of people. But we talked about what we had in common, and he educated me. Because he used to say some stuff like, F that side and that side. You know what I'm saying? This is what we need, So I put all that in me. And then I was telling about the mishap that was happening on Christmas. And one Christmas I end up getting stuck with 5 turkeys. And and 4 of them was deep fried. I ended up with 6 turkeys. 2 of them was baked in the oven with dressing. 4 of them was fried in peanut oil. So I said, I don't want to do that again next year. But I didn't want to step on nobody's toes on Christmas. So me and Ed came up with, we just gonna feed people. And the reason why I ain't saying that is because they really don't want too much recognition about it, as far as facial and stuff like that. So anyway, we decided we're gonna do it on Christmas Eve. And a lot of stuff went wrong leading up to Christmas Eve, including me losing my phone, not having a phone. Uh, but from our conversation, he did his part, I did my part. And then it was like a couple of, shoot, it was the day before Christmas Eve. God had him pulling out of my driveway when I was pulling in. He had all this stuff right there. I said, you know what? Ain't no double transport. Follow me. We went and dropped it off. I woke up Christmas Eve, finished doing what I had to do, shot down there, and everything was handled. Then the next year, I was really hurt. I mean, I should have been living. I should have been living in a homeless shelter. So Ed did everything. Then a year after that, I started kicking in a little bit, but it's basically I should have been in a homeless shelter then too. But everything happened. Everything worked out. So now we get up to the last couple of years. I had to do it without him. Last year, beautiful. Was the best one, all of them. This year going to be even bigger. Um, but it take a lot of people to do what one person used to do. Cause I'm still basically doing the same thing. I'm still basically doing the same thing every year, basically. My role really haven't changed. It's just a lot of fill-ins and add-ins. Like this year, we're gonna have a lady performing her own original music. That's a Flint artist. We got an organization. Let me pull it up again, make sure I say the name right. Donations with Love. That's the name of their organization, and they're donating 30 to 50 hoodies. You know, um, we will probably have opening prayer held by Councilman Eric Mays. Um, Grace Tabernacle Church has been very supportive. Second Chance Church, they just as valuable to me as Ed was. Real talk. Like if they wasn't in this occasion, I would be a lot shorter. They carry the load, and I appreciate them. I like working with them. Shout out to Pastor Arches. So now we up until like I said, we talking about this one, and I want to thank us behind the walls, especially. That's a new organization that's um, trying to free some people that have been wrongfully convicted. The One Group, I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. Uh, they might be doing something. I don't know. I don't want to say Quasar because then that's taking that to a whole nother lane. So I ain't gonna say that. So if it do happen, it happened. But I'm not gonna say that. But I don't know. So, but I know he got, from what I've been seeing on Facebook, the Kwanzaa events coming up next. So, but I don't know if he's gonna do something before that, after that. I'll let you know though. Mickey, is you in that group? You there with me, Mick?
Yeah, I'm here with you. No, I ain't in that group.
You ain't in that group. You know when they gonna be performing?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I know they still they still in the studio working on their album.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, they still in there working
Oh,
on it.
they ain't gonna give me, they ain't gonna pay me for 8 to 16 bars, huh?
You got to get with them, Rich.
No, man. They don't want me. I'm gonna write a song and tell them to get with me.
No, to be honest with you, Chris, I'm trying to help them put the project out, but they don't want to come in and let me part CEO. So I don't know what's going on. Rich, they can let us come in on the back end, maybe let you, you know what I'm saying, co-produce the album or something. Let me EP it.
you know, it's all on them. I wish them the best. I'm gonna help them the best. I play Darius. Darius, man, Darius got a nice song, and the lyrics and the contents I feel should be played over and over and over again. I think we need to change what we're saying to these young kids. And that song right there is something that they need to hear. I tell you, my boy Gemini Smith, he in every lane. If music got 50 lanes, Gemini Smith can drive down all 50.
I'm gonna be a little biased because I'm gonna throw my family member out there because he do
Who is
beats
that?
and rap. Panama Prophet.
Panama Prophet. You gonna have let me hear some? He got some positive songs. See, like I said, Gemini got every lane you want to ride in when it comes to music. Then Gemini can take you there.
Rich. He got every lane that you want. It just
That's what I want to hear. I
them
want to
ain't
hear
the
that
them ain't the ones
because
I got loaded up though. The ones he got a dope one with Dick Gregory on there. It's dope. But
okay,
I don't know what I did. What I lost it in my. I got to pull it up in my email.
okay. Hey, I like that. I like that boy from Flint called Old Baby too.
Oh yeah, I like everybody that's coming out of Flint, man.
Yeah, we got I mean, but no, what I'm saying, when like he got like a lot of them got songs that I like, but I wouldn't promote as far as because I hang around kids and stuff.
But you know what though, I can't hate. I gotta say my nephew, he rough too. I got two of them. They doing
But
so.
that's what I'm saying. Is the and then all of the lanes that he's in, they'll pick him up for the rough lane. They won't pick him. They don't. And then I'm quite sure who is the best group in Flint. You asking the wrong person.
No doubt.
You asking the wrong person because I'm not in the loop of knowing who's all rapping in Flint. But I can say this: I've been I ain't been listening in about 3 or 4 weeks. But when I was constantly listening to a 93.7 be playing Flint artists only, he's still balling. He just ain't got another song that they push like they did Coochie Land. That's all that is.
Nah, but ain't he out of town getting it in though?
Yeah, he's still getting that bread. He balling.
Yeah.
He might still be performing Coochie Land.
Nah, he doing some things out here, but I
Oh,
think
he still, but that's why that's see, then just we just that just take Life Jennings. He came out with Must Be Nice, and they gave him 2 years for that song to catch on. And then after that, he been dropping album after album after album after album. And most people think he only dropped one album. Man, I can't even be in that group no more. Oh, man, that was just one excuses that Mason Luda used to kick me out of the group. He said I was playing ratchet music or some shit, and I was playing that music that I've been telling you about. I try to play music that uplift people. It don't so much have to be gospel, but it has to have a message in it. Just like when I had him open up with "White Man's World" by Tupac, it had a message in it. You know, Casanova's. I ain't even heard a song that he did. You know, a producer in Cali. Man, y'all trying to make me out flashback when we was coming back from the last time. But I am going to the studio. I have 4 songs in mind. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything vocally on it, but I know that the pen already busy. So just messing with you.
What it do, Becky?
Man, but I feel, I feel kind of jealous because if I was like 16, 17 right now, the way I was when I was 16 and 17, my mom and them wouldn't have to do nothing when I turned 20. Nothing. Watch. Every song I write is a classic. Like that song I did on Pain. The mix down, I know how to do levels. I know my limit. I can't. Yep. I went to Flint Central. Uh, man, I in my era, man, I could say I went to school with some ballers. I mean, for real, for real. Like I went to school with Roy Marble. I went to school with Glenn Rice. I went to school with Andre Rison. I went to school with Anthony Pennington. I went to school with Terrence Green, Kim Bowie, um, rest in peace to Roy Marble and Lacey Harris out of Flint Beecher. Man, I went to school with a lot of talent, a lot of talent. So I came out in '86. I was supposed to come out of Beecher, but I ended up having to go to summer school and graduate. I mean, I was supposed to come out of Northwestern, but I ended up having to go to summer school and coming out of Beecher. I got in trouble. Yeah, I missed half a semester of school as a senior. So turned 18, was able to go transfer myself to Beecher. So came on out of there anyway. Let me say something about that, Chris. I did not go to school with Mark Harris, but did I go to school with? No, I didn't go to school. No. No, how many years older was Mark Harris than T Green? Man, Becky Brown. Listen, when I was going to Northwestern, right? back when they was talking about not building outer world, and I mean building outer world and not building a casino, and I'm sitting in class and I'm talking about, man, they dumb, man, they need a casino. I was young. They had a magnet class over at Southwestern that I thought was gonna take me up and out. It was a class, one of the marketing classes, to where I was going to be ordering shoes for Foot Locker if I would have continued in this class, like, because I was, I was young, so I still had like a year or two left in school. So I was still, hard headed though. So the first day we do the little bus from Northwestern to Southwestern. I get off the bus, I gotta use the bathroom. We supposed to get off the bus, go to class. I gotta use the bathroom, so I go in the bathroom. I was the only one in the bathroom when I went, but somebody before me was smoking marijuana in the bathroom. So I use the bathroom. I'm getting ready to come out the bathroom, but the hall guard then walked in the bathroom. Now I'm in trouble for smoking marijuana. I get out of that, get back in the classroom, and then all of a sudden, like the next time we come to class, I get off because in class, we got a test. If you don't score high enough on the test, you gotta go back to your home school. You can't come there no more. I ain't gonna say my boy name, but I had a partner that cheated off of me word for word, answer for answer.
That
When
was
the
part
list
of
came, when the list came up to the people that had to go back to their home school, I seen my name up there, and I'm keep on looking. I said, "Well, shit, I'm on there. He got to be on there too. He wasn't on that list."
Rich. Everybody can't be on the list. He got to escape it.
But I bet if I would have got off that bus and went straight to class, it wouldn't have been no test.
You had to take one for the team, Rich. That's all.
Hey man, but they need that program again though.
Right.
I mean, just think about it, man. Cause what I was trying to do, I was trying to use my business sense with my cousin Jerry Morgan, who could draw his butt off. Jerry was one of the ones, and he was another athlete I went to school with and hung out with. That was my cousin. Um,
Rich, not to
Jerry.
change, not to cut you
Huh?
off, but you
Okay.
know, you know why, Rich, why I quit. You know why I didn't do no cheating in school.
Why?
This is sad tale, but I'm gonna put it out there.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you a good one too. All
You
right, I'm
gonna
listening.
laugh at this one because I wanted to cry. I cheated off a fool. And I called my still missing like 4 answers. You know, you don't copy all the way down for it be answer for answer.
Mm-hmm.
I still tried to do 4 wrong ones. And them was the ones I got right on the whole test.
Mm-mm-mm.
I knew then. I said I just going on what I know. And I made it up out of there.
Uh, I remember one time, like we in class, right? And me and yes, it was, and it was productive. Um, and I think they had a pregnant mom class then too, because a couple girls told me I needed to meet them over there or something. But yeah, yeah, it was open then for sure, and Kennedy Center. Yep, it was open for anyway. Let me tell you, so I always told them, I was like, man, and I used to be mad because English, I was good at English, but I wasn't fired up about English. Like I had to actually get started doing English, and then it's okay. But getting started, dog, I'd rather just sit up there and play with my thumbs, whatever, man. I ain't, but was once I got it, I got it. I had chemistry in 11th grade.
So,
you know, so I used to sit in math class, be so tired, have my head on the desk. Teacher hit me, I'll hold up, answer the question, put my head back down. But so and I'm like, man, especially my English, man, I'm mad, man. I don't even want to do the English my damn self. Yet people want to cheat off my paper. So I'm like, man, don't copy all my answers. So it was two kids on the basketball team, and I'll give one of them my paper, and he copied the answers down. He get his paper, give me my paper back, get his paper to the next guy. He copied all the answers down. So we get our paper back, and it say A equals E. Paper just like Glenn's. Then it say A equals E. Paper just like Rich. And then my paper said A equals E. Paper just like Craig's.
Yeah, that was sad, man. Cause I'm telling you,
Yeah.
uh, I, to be honest with you, man, I'm telling you, that's why I ain't copy no more. I said
Hey, look. Hey,
I can
let
finish
me
my
let
own.
me tell you. Let me tell you the worst part about it.
Mm.
We sat in a row behind each other.
Hey, Rich, answer Shardy question.
What'd he say? What kind of school was Kennedy Center? It was a catch up school. Um, and like I said before, also for pregnant teens. And like
Okay.
I said, with the pregnant teen program, you can also bring the fathers in. That's why when y'all always hear me talking about, we need to have centers to where we work with the parent and the mother and the father of that were in a teenage pregnancy situation. So that's where all that comes from. That comes from those days. Man, that was back. Okay, Chris, you done read a history book.
That was like when a lot of our parents was going to
Man, that
school.
when my mama was going to Berkeley.
Yeah,
My mama used to go to Parkland.
mm, yeah, that was kind of rough back in the day.
Hmm. I remember I used to want to go inside of Parkland. I think I went inside that gym one time because it's right around the corner from my house, and at that time it was my grandma's house. I know you from I know you from, but Kato, you don't look that old, man. Man, what year was Kennedy Center Elementary School? Let me know when Caleb pop back up with that answer, cause I don't even remember it being in elementary school. Or it might have been one when I was in the. Yeah, I still was young. Might have been one when I went to cook. Yeah, just like I said, probably when no. Oh, if it wasn't the early '70s, I wasn't going to school. And like I said, cook in the early '70s, cook. Oh, it might have been open then. I was just didn't know it because when I knew at Kennedy Center, I was either a daughter or a teenager. Who are my uncles? You want to know my mother's brother? His name is Robert Earl Jones. But my older cousins that old enough to be my uncle, I come from the Nolans. So Keita Nolan, the Joyces. So you probably know that's probably the closest to my uncles that I have. It would be my cousins that are old enough to be my uncle. Sade, first thing we got to do is figure out how to empty 90% of those charter schools. Once we can empty 90% of those charter schools, then we can really talk about real rebuilding because now they got to listen to it because the kids ain't going to their school. But until we can get our kids back, it's going to be hard to, get all that done because they.
Rich, not to cut you off, but can we get
Hmm?
real African American history talk?
Hmm?
Can we get
That's
real African
we can't.
American history
Thank you,
talk?
man. That's maybe I should run for the school board because I do have concerns. Um,
I'm not
that's
talking
definitely
about,
that's definitely something that shouldn't have been taken out of schools. And
and I'm not,
even when it was in school that 1 month, I ain't feel was enough then. And I was in school that ain't like that. I used to ask, man, why we only studying this shit a month?
and Rich, and not to water down the real. If we got to go back to the slave ships, I mean, you got to give them all the history, not to where they want to take it
I
out.
knew about slaves.
No, I'm saying
Hell, I
they.
think they need to. I think they need to. I think the whole month of February they need to play Ritz over and over again.
No doubt.
We just have an open conversation, Becky. I'm just, I ain't trying to, go in and nothing. We just have an open conversation. Yep, it'll be five. It will be. It'll be five. It'll be five. Man, it's gonna be a wild election. Man, it's mixed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm in prayer right now because I don't know whether to thank for myself in my section or thank for my city. And when I say thank for my city, it's so much unknown because in the city of Flint, it's only two elections that you ain't got to worry about your boundaries. All you got to do is worry about being a resident of Flint and register to vote. That's all you got to. That's all your only concern. But all the other races, it's a chance. It's a chance that you're voting in something new, or who used to be your comrades are now in another district, or you got another. The county commissioner, their district is changing. Some people in the fourth ward is going to have Brian Nolan to vote for as they're going to be in his and in his ward. They right now they're not. Oh, you're saying then you well you probably right away, but I just feel that way. I ain't finna I just feel they need to know about maybe they could think about being up against each other so much. Man, we ain't got no schools in the third ward. Right now, we ain't got no schools in the third ward. First ward do got Brownell, but they, like you said, that's one school. They said we in trouble, man. Roy Wilkins need to be open. But like I said, first thing first, we got to as long as 90% of our kids are going to these charter schools, no, it's not 90% of our Flint kids, but 90%, 80 to 90% of these kids in these charter schools come from Flint. So, so if we continue this trend of losing our students to charter schools, it's going to be hard to get schools in. But it would be nice, and put his back up when I get done with this. It would be nice if the school would shrink the student to teacher ratio while they have this going on. I mean, improve the quality, show what you're doing, you'll get more students. You get more students, open up more classrooms, get more teachers, get your buildings and stuff together. But they need to use some of that money to, even if they just build a couple elementary schools and close down the one that they got till they can get this back up and 100% functioning right. When I was in the third grade, second or third grade at Pearson Elementary, one of my teachers in my special ed classroom, 21, told my classmate and I the honest to God truth about the greatness of the heritage in Africa, and also the truth about slavery and the Middle Passage and everything. I learned all of this at the ages of 7 and 8, and never forgot. Amen. I salute. I salute. Hey, think we got seven to 8,000. I think it's in the middle, like 746 or something like that. Yep. But we ain't got over 8. We do. We do. That's what I'm saying, Chris. That's what I'm saying, Chris. With that money, get them teachers in there. Maybe build another school. Shut down Brownell. Build another school. Get it right. Get some couple schools right. Transfer to Brown, whatever. But shrink your student to teacher ratio. Get your kids back out of those charter schools. You gotta. If they was giving those kids what we was getting, they might not, all of them might not have left. It might not have been that way, but they was suppressing and depressing and forcing this. So we gotta turn back the hands of time and bring them on, bring them back. We gotta get the kids back. You gotta make the parents change their mind about putting their kids on the bus or driving their kids outside of Flint. We got to. I don't know what the percentage of Flint is, but the percentage of students from Flint in those schools are 80 to 90%. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Becky. As far as what's coming in, but this extra money that they got right now, build some new schools, get you some teachers, get you some special needs, strengthen student to teacher ratio, and that's add some of these counselors, add some of these special training classes, and that's fighting for some of our kids. I mean, listen to the curriculum at my no Flint Culture Center, Flint Culture, whatever, FCC, just like MCC. It sounds like the old Flint Public Schools. Just look at the Flint Public Schools from when I was going to Cook Elementary back in the 70s to what is missing now. Look at the junior high school, what they had was missing today. Look at the high school, even the cleanliness. of the high schools versus today. So they still in overcrowded classrooms. That's the fact that I'm saying. No matter what the color of the kids is, they're in overcrowded classrooms, and maybe that's a good way of bringing some kids back. Maybe that's the reason why they finna do something with Central. I don't know. Or maybe they at the FCC. We got it off because that's one school that don't got a high percentage of black kids. I mean Flint kids. It got some Flint kids, but that got a lot of county kids coming there. Pay attention. It's weird, mate. It's weird, man. It is weird, man. We in trouble. But listen, Becky, you make sure you have you a very Merry Christmas. And we're gonna give a special shout out about 5:45 Christmas Eve. I'm gonna go live for a little while, show y'all what we do every Christmas Eve, the fifth one in a row. In Flint Public Schools at Brownell, they're not overcrowded. The Raptorium ain't overcrowded. Well, one goal, no matter what I want to do in political, is encourage more people to vote. That's that's my number one goal out of period. I think it's in the works. I think it's in the work. I know it's at least in the conversation. I think it's in the, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna tear it down, build or something new, or I would rather I don't know why they closed down Northern. It was the newest school. I don't know. And from Michigan, now I know FCC got a decent student to teacher ratio. Thank you. You say they classroom is not overcrowded. I'm gonna have to go there and look. That mean their attendance must be real low then. That's a fact. I gotta go up. I gotta go visit DTM. That mean they must if they got a decent student teacher ratio. That's pretty good. That's good. But we gotta see how many students up in there. It is 6 to 7 thousand is low. I mean, seven is not 8,000. It's not 8,000. So 7,000 is low. Is the whole city, every ward, every ward taking the hit population wide? Yeah, it is low. Every ward is low. That's why we losing the 34th district. We didn't lost like 20,000 people. When that thing was drawn up, we didn't lost half the city. Yeah, it's low. Is that a Flint public school, Becky? They don't have no choice. They don't have no choice. Do they have? Let me ask you this question, Sade. Do they have empty classrooms in there? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. A lot of them. But how long can they make it? How long can they make that money last after they can't play basketball anymore? It's a lot of years left after 38. If most of them get a G League career that long, 38, maybe they go overseas till they 42 or something. But how what you gonna do from 42 to 60 and 70? I never. I know one thing about the third ward. It got a lot of land. It got a lot of land. It got a lot of land for all kinds of different reasons, but it got a lot of land in the third ward. I don't know what the lowest is, but I just know third ward probably when it comes to probably houses and land. I think we got the lowest amount of houses and we got a lot of land. Yep, the right way. They can invest their money the right way. It's good. It's good examples to follow, far as people that have made it to the pros. It's bad examples to follow, far as people made it to the pros. But I'm hoping that all young men that do that follow the good examples and have a successful life after they retire. No matter what was their level of basketball ability. Whether they was a NBA All Star, if they was a G League reject. I just hope I hope they, follow the right path and everything work out for them in the future. That's all. Because a whole lot of people be up here that go down there. There's a whole lot of people stay here. Some people go here to here. Yeah, and some of the wickedness happened at Capitol Road School. How they just kept on talking to parents in there, taking their kids out of them, till they got the population low enough to close the school. Man, they left some kids hanging. Forced a lot of kids to go over to Brownell. How can you walk to school one day and catch the bus way across town the next? That's all. This is and Chris Caleb. This is one thing that's sad about our city. We full of issues. We full of issues. It's like you said, let's just say one day you wake up and you got this school board problem. You got this misappropriating of the school for you got all these kids transferring to school. Another day you wake up, you got the Ajax plant over here built. Another day you wake up, they got a redistricting problem. And then you got 8 years of not being able to drink your water from the tap. You got all this going to add more. You got a city facing emergency management again. Pick your lane. You just But it's one thing that I'm sticking to is I'm fighting to get the water account zero balance, and I'm fighting to get those Harper funds used to stabilize our water fund. A lot of them. You're right. You are very correct, babe. You are very correct. They still got wait lists at charter schools. You are very, and then if they can come over here acting like some of these kids that can only go to Flint Public School, then guess what? They're gonna send them back to Flint Public School. If Flint Public School is, we got a lot to do. That's all I can say. We got a lot to do. We got a lot of battles, and, and we may wake up tomorrow. And it's something new that we got to stand up against.
Well, go on, take us home, Rich. You got 4 minutes to close it
Yeah, I
out.
got 4 minutes. I'm finna get up out of here once again. Prayers and condolences to Mayor Neely and his family. He lost his mama today. I'm feeling kind of good though from city council, from some of the things I'm hearing in city council, and that's what I'm going to concentrate on because I really think that they're going to stabilize our water fund, and to be honest, it's stabilized now. But once they stabilize our water fund, then we're gonna break it back to the streets. See, right now we gotta talk political language, politics. We gotta do the politic part. So after we get done with that politic part, which we got them on, when they own it, they own it. So once we get that politics situation straightened care of, I got something else. The second part that I have been saying, but I'm not saying no more until we get this water fund zero stabilized. Then I'm gonna come back with why they should zero balance our water account. But right now we just gonna concentrate on them stabilizing that water fund. 810-308-0132. Give me a call if you all wanna do our donation to our Fli-City. I think I'm down to food trays. I got to buy some more food trays and drinks. Uh, I got a couple K. I got enough water. Don't really want no. Yeah, his mama passed today. That's what I've been hearing. Mickey, you heard it too, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I've been hearing that. So, but we just, we just down to just the big could go trade. I just got to get some of them. Yeah, I got basically everything else, and just need some more drinks. So 810-308-0132. And if you want to be nice, because I went all out. The menu is baked turkey, turkey and dressing by itself, um, turkey lasagna, baked beans, spaghetti salad. Then, like I said, my dessert. If y'all want to bring, I got something for them sweet. So if y'all want to, bring some desserts up there, whatever y'all, y'all cool. Man, um, let me see what it is. Let me see what it is. I think it's 273 Barber King.
Rich, read his comment.
All right, I am. I'm gonna send it to you because I'm gonna find it.
Before we shut it down, Rich, you plan on doing something on Christmas Eve?
Man, while we down there, like I said, I got a young lady that's gonna be performing, so I'm gonna be going live, with her a little bit. And of course, I gotta go live with everybody that
Um,
support it, because
so
we go.
do you want to do this
Yeah,
early? Do you want to do this early Friday morning then?
most definitely. Y'all want to see me scrambling? See the real Rich Jones when he under pressure.
Rich, Rich, we gonna bring you home, Rich, about 8 o'clock Saturday. I mean Friday.
Man, we better say 9. We
All
better
right,
say
nah.
9. I'm gonna be the head. I'm gonna be the. I done beat the Kane. Cause see, I don't get to my dogs till like 7 in the morning. So you gotta let me get them. You gotta let me get them taken care of. Yeah. No, I'm gonna send you the I'm gonna send you all the information, Chris. I'm gonna send you all the information. Cause I don't take stuff in my name like that. I try to keep everything, on the business end. I just don't have the business, the all of the business stuff here. I was looking it up in my phone. I don't really do too much wiring. Mick, I gotta show you my phone, man. People think I'll be playing when I be saying one of my goals is to be able to help people, candidates all around the nation. Cause I get like today at 11:45,
Uh, Rich, don't cut
and I
off.
got this.
Rich, don't cut off. I'm about to shut it down.
All right,
We'll see y'all Friday morning.
I'll see y'all
Good luck.
Friday. What's the day? Wednesday. So
I'm gonna
basically,
say
we
yeah,
are
Friday
hour and a
morning.
half in before Thursday, right?
Right. Cause yeah, we gotta do something tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna do something tomorrow. We're gonna surprise y'all. Hey, but we're gonna do a what we're gonna do tomorrow, we're gonna do a preview and let y'all know when we coming back.
Yeah, no, remember I gotta do Fli-City gotta do theirs tomorrow. You gonna come on before them.
Oh, so we already know the time.
Yeah,
5:30.
no doubt. No, 5:30 to 6. Remember they coming on
Five
at 6.
thirty to 6. We live tomorrow.
Yeah, we gonna be in the you gonna be down at
Now
the
what we
office.
gonna what we gonna talk about tomorrow?
I don't know, we'll figure it out. If they got some
Okay.
suggestions, just put it on your Facebook what they want to hear and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
All right. See y'all tomorrow.